Have you ever been at a restaurant, sipped your drink, and just thought, wow, why is this ice so much better than what I have at home? Well, if you're on the hunt for that perfect, soft, chewable, good ice, then you are in exactly the right place. Let's dive in and find the best countertop ice maker for you. I mean, let's just be real for a second. The ice that comes out of your standard freezer tray, it gets the job done, sure. But it's not exciting, is it? It's cloudy, it's hard as a rock, and it seems to water down your drink in like 5 seconds flat. And you're definitely not going to sit there and chew on it. But trust me, there is a much, much better way. And that better way is almost always the good ice. You probably know it as Nugget Ice from your favorite drive-thru. It's got this amazing, soft, airy texture because it's actually made from little flakes of ice that are all compacted together. That means it's super satisfying to chew on, and its texture just soaks up the flavor of whatever you're drinking. This is why people are totally willing to give up precious counter space for an appliance that literally just makes frozen water. Okay, but before you run out and buy a machine, you really need to know what kind of ice you're actually after. It pretty much boils down to 3 main types you'll find out there: Nugget, Clear, and Bullet. So first up, we've got that famous Nugget Ice we've been talking about. It's soft, it's chewable, absolutely perfect for sodas and iced tea. Then you've got Clear Ice. This stuff is dense with practically no air bubbles inside, which means it melts incredibly slowly. This is your go-to for high-end cocktails. And finally, there's Bullet Ice. It's kind of hollow in the middle, and it's designed to be made super fast. So it's great for cooling a drink down in a hurry, but it also melts really fast. So, with those ice types in mind, let's meet the heavy hitters for 2025. And we're going to frame this around different kinds of people so you can figure out exactly which one is going to fit perfectly into your life. First up, this one is for the perfectionist. If you want the absolute, undisputed, best of the best Nugget Ice, and, money isn't your biggest worry, well, the conversation really starts and ends with the GE Profile Opal 2.0. So the upside here, you're getting that authentic drive-through good ice that you crave. Plus, it has some really cool smart features, like being able to schedule when it makes ice right from an app on your phone. Now, the downside is definitely the price. It is a serious investment, and to protect that investment, you have to be really diligent about cleaning it with distilled water to keep it running perfectly. But what if you want that same good ice experience without dropping that kind of cash? Well, that's where our value enthusiast comes in. And for them, the top pick is, hands down, the Euhomy Nugget Ice Maker. The big draw for the Euhomy is just incredible value. It gives you that soft, chewable ice at a fraction of the cost of the premium models, and it cranks it out super fast. The reality check, though, is that there might be a longevity risk. We've seen a number of user reports that suggest reliability issues can pop up after about a year or so, which seems to happen more often than with the GE. Okay, let's totally switch gears from chewable ice to cocktail ice. For all you home mixologists out there who want to take your drinks to the next level, the choice is the Luma Comfort Clear Ice Maker. This one is all about quality over anything else. The real magic here is the quality of the ice. It makes these beautiful, transparent, slow-melting cubes that will not dilute your drink, perfect for a nice whiskey or a fancy craft cocktail. But you gotta know, it's a bulky machine, it's pretty slow, and you actually have to break the cubes apart from a big sheet of ice it makes. Now, what about the entertainer? The person who's always hosting the party, or the big family that just plows through ice like there's no tomorrow. If you just need a massive quantity of Nugget Ice, you're a high-volume user, and your machine is the Frigidaire Gallery. This thing is an absolute workhorse. Its main selling point is its insane output. We're talking up to 44 pounds of ice a day. That's enough for any party you could throw. The downside, though, and listen up, because this is a big one we see in tons of reviews, is the noise. Many owners report a distinct, loud squealing sound that develops over time, and it often needs a full descaling to fix it. And finally, what if you just need ice, like right now, and you don't want to spend a lot of money? For the on-the-go user, the budget champion, or maybe for someone with an RV or a dorm room, the clear winner is the Cylon Bullet Ice Maker. The Cylon superpower is simply speed. We're talking about your first batch of ice in as little as 6 to 8 minutes. It's also super portable and very affordable. But the trade-off here is the ice quality. It makes that hollow bullet ice, which a lot of people describe as wet, and it melts really fast, which will water down your drink. Okay, stop. Before we get to the final verdict, we need to have a little reality check. These are the non-negotiable truths about owning pretty much any countertop ice maker. Getting this stuff right is the key to actually being happy with your purchase in the long run. All right, rule number 1. Always, always use distilled water. It prevents mineral buildup that can kill your machine. Number 2, you have to plan on cleaning it every 1 to 2 weeks, seriously. 3, and this is a big one, the bin is just insulated, it's not a freezer, so the ice will eventually melt and get recycled. And finally, number 4, all of these machines make some noise. It's just part of the deal. And just to give you a baseline, that premium GE Opal 2.0 runs at about 39 to 44 decibels. That's kind of like the gentle hum of a quiet refrigerator. You should probably expect cheaper models or any model that's due for a cleaning to be a little bit louder than that. All right, you made it. We've talked about the different types of ice, we've met the top contenders, and we've gone through the reality of owning one. So let's put it all together and get to the final verdict to help you find your perfect match. Here it is, let's boil it all down. If you want the absolute best, premium Nugget Ice, it's the GE Profile Opal 2.0. For great value Nugget Ice, you go with the Euhomy. For the home mixologist who needs those clear, slow-melting cubes, it's the Luma Comfort. For high-volume ice for parties, the Frigidaire Gallery is your workhorse. And for the fastest ice you can get on a budget, it's gotta be the Cylon. And there you have it. We've covered everything from those top-tier chewable nuggets to crystal-clear cubes for your cocktails. So now the only question left is the one we started with. Which good ice is calling your name? Thanks for tuning in.